Yes. And then, Mr. Speaker, they appeal. After they appeal, the Constitution says they have a right, the constitutional right, Mr. Speaker, of presumption of innocence. If I'm not wrong, that's Article 50 of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, they are running and they are in the ballot. Now, Governor Sonko, Governor Waititu, brought to this House, impeached Mr. Speaker without any standard being observed. The standard of proof, insofar as impeachment is concerned, is the conscience of every senator who votes. And so Governor Sonko was impeached by 24, if I'm not wrong, 24, 25 senators, against 22, 23. Then, Mr. Speaker, he has received his punishment for being removed from office in the term that was elected by the people of Nairobi. Then you go ahead, Mr. Speaker, and bar him from running from office. Now, this is a question I want to ask jurists who are here and who are watching this, my presentation. When the Constitution says when you are convicted for more than 6 months, Mr. Speaker, you are barred from being a member of parliament of holding public office. But once you've served your sentence, even if it was manslaughter, Mr. Speaker, if it was theft, if it was corruption, once you've served for 5, 10 years, you have been atoned. You have and therefore, Mr. Speaker, you've been redeemed. You have atoned for your sins and you have been redeemed. Meaning, after that conviction of 5 years, 7 years, now you can run for office. Now, the question I want to ask Senator Orengo and lawyers who are here, Justice Matzayo, among others. Mr. Speaker, if a person has been impeached, for how long are they going to be barred from running? Someone is sentenced for 5 years, and after serving for the 5 years, he has a right to go back and run for office. But someone is impeached and then indefinitely told he cannot run for office. Remember, in the first instance, there was a Speaker of County Assembly of Kirinyaga, Mr. Speaker, who was almost impeached by the County Assembly for chewing gum in the chambers, Mr. Speaker. The reasons for impeachment and the standard of impeachment, Mr. Speaker, standard of proof for impeachment is so low that it depends on the politics of the day, the feeling of the senator at that time. Sometimes even that impeachment is procured by bribery by your political opponents. And then, Mr. Speaker, after you've served that punishment, having been elected by 1 million people, then you are told you've served the term, you do not complete your term. Then after that, you want to run for a different office or the same office, you are told you cannot run for that office. Mr. Speaker, we are punishing people, Mr. Speaker, out of mob justice. It's an illegality that we must not allow it to succeed.
What's your point of order, Senator?